Well, howdy there pluckers, I was Sore Fingers again with you. Thanks indeed for joining me for another guitar lesson. This one is a real classic song from Creedence Clearwater Revival called Lodi. I am in standard tuning, but I do have a capo on the 3rd fret, puts us into the same key as Creedence normally performed the song in, okay? So without more ado, I am going to attempt to go through the whole song, including the key change at the end of the number, which should make it quite interesting, okay? And then I'm going to break it down and show you how I played it, okay? So without more ado, let's get to it, singing as usual for reference only. Here we go. Just about a year ago, set out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune, looking for a pot of gold. Things got bad and things got worse, I guess you don't know the tune. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again, rolling on the ground. And if I go, I was just passing through, must be 7 months old. Ran out of time and money, looks like it took my friends. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. Said I was on my way, somewhere I lost connections, ran out of songs to play. I came into town on a one-night stand, it looks like the plan fell through. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. $1 for every song I sung, and every time I played, wow, people sat there drunk. You know I'd catch the night train to where I live. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. A bit of roy in places, but you get the idea, don't you? Right, let's get to it. Right, the introduction. G, right? So all we do is like 2 downstrokes on the G to start with. Then we play the 2nd string and the 3rd string, the B string and the G string open together. Okay. Then we play a double stop, 1st fret, 2nd string, the B string, and the 2nd fret of the 3rd string together. Okay, so it should sound like that. Okay, so it's, and you can either just go up 2 frets. Up to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string and 4th fret on the 3rd string, same double pick, okay? And then you play, there's a little pause and you play it again, 3rd time, right? So it's, and you slide it back down to the 1st shape, 1st fret, 2nd string and 2nd fret, 3rd string, okay? So, and then the open 2nd string and open 3rd string again, okay? Then we play, first finger goes on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, B string, and the open 3rd string, and you hammer up to that 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Okay, it's just a double stop again, but you're hammering into it this time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 3 times on the hammer up, and then one on its own without the, just open third string, second on the second string on the first fret. Okay, so it's okay, got that? So far we've got this. And then we do a second fret of the fourth string together with the third string open. Double stop. Third string open, second fret on the fourth. So far. Okay, and then we play the G chord. And it's finished off by that. So you play the G chord once, and then you hammer into that second fret of the fourth string and play the third string at the same time. Then you play the fourth string and the third string open together. And then you hammer up, then you hit that second on the fifth and pull off to open A, fifth string. Okay, so far we've got that, and then into the G, and then you're off strumming. First verse starts just about. Okay, got that. So the whole thing is slow motion. Let's just, I hit the wrong note there. Sorry, let's do it again. Again slowly for you again. Got that? And that's the intro, and it's also I use that as the instrumental. I do it twice in the middle of the song as an instrumental. Okay, so that's what I did there. Right, then it goes into the verse. Okay, so the verse is basically G, just about a year ago. C, I set out on the road. Back to the G, road. Now we've got a rundown on G. So it goes down to E minor. Okay, so it's G. So we play that third on the sixth, strum. Then the second on the sixth, bottom E string, strum. And then E minor, playing the open bottom E string. So you've got, okay, and then to finish the little run off, I take my third finger off the fourth string on the E minor, so you've got an open fourth string, D string, and hit that, and then strum. Okay, so you've got, that. Okay, open D string, strum, and that's the fourth. Sorry, I'll do that again. Okay, so that's the bit that goes seeking my fame and fortune. Okay. Then we go to a C, looking for a part of D, gold. Right, so let's just go through that first two lines of the verse again. Look, just about a year ago, I set out on the road. Run down, looking my fame and fortune. C, looking for a part, D, gold. Repeat the G rundown again. Things got bad and things got worse. C, I guess you all know G, tune. Got that? So just go through that whole up that from the beginning of the verse again. Just about a year ago. C, da 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 da, G, da. Run down, seeking my fame and fortune. E minor, open the fourth string. Look, C, da da, D. Run down again. Things got bad and things got worse. I guess you know. Back to G this time. So then we come to the chorus line, or the hook line. Oh Lord, so that's G. Oh Lord, D. I'm stuck in Lodi. C again. G. And then it goes into the next verse, which is exactly the same to play. Okay, just different words. So let's go from the intro all the way to the end of the first verse, okay, and I'll show you some fiddly bits, okay. So here we go. For the intro, right, 2 lots of G, bum, bum, right. Just about a year ago, I set out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune, to go. Things got bad and things got worse. I guess they knew the tune. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. G. Okay, so there you have it. So that's the same for all the first 3 verses, okay? So the fiddly bits are, right, so after we come out of that, oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. That, okay? And what that is, I mean, you don't have to do it, but it's in the song and it's quite nice to put in if you can manage it. It's basically, oh Lodi, it's play the C, just a single strum, and then 3rd string open, 2nd fret 3rd string, go up to the 4th fret on the 3rd string, okay, then come back down to the 2nd fret and hit the 2nd fret and pull off to open, then play the 2nd fret on the 4th string, the D string, and then there's G chord, okay, so it's sorry, it doesn't go to the G chord there, sorry. Okay, so that's open 3rd, 2nd on the 3rd, slide up to the 4th, then go back to the 2nd on the 3rd and pull off, 2nd on the 4th, I can play a quick G there, quick G chord, and then you play the same thing that you played in the intro, at the end of the intro. Again, hammer, open 4th string to the 2nd fret of the 4th string, the D string, along with the G string open. Then you open 4th and 3rd strings together. Then the 2nd on the A string, the 5th string, pull off to open A string. Then the G, and you're off into the 2nd verse. Okay, so it's oh Lord, Lodi again. I didn't actually go to the G there, so I just hang the G note, okay? And then, you can if you want, you could go, but it's a bit too quick, I think. So maybe just just leave the open string ringing. Got that? So open 3rd, 2nd on the 3rd, slide up to the 4th fret of the 3rd, go back to the 2nd, pull off to open, 2nd on the 4th, and then play the 3rd string and 4th string open together, and then do that hammer up to the 2nd on the 4th with the 3rd string, opens 3rd and 4th together again, 5th fret 2nd string, 5th string 2nd fret, and pull off to open 5th string, then into this G strum and you're off into the next verse. Da, 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 da. Okay, so let's do that whole thing right from the beginning, okay? I'll do it a bit slower, okay? A year ago, sent out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune, looking for a pot of gold. things got bad and things got worse, I guess you'll know the tune. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. The Greyhound. Okay, into the second verse, and it's exactly the same to play, okay, as that. The other little bit I put into the second verse and also the third verse was this little, that bit. It's a bit quick, but if you can make it, it does help to jazz it up a bit more. So, rode in on the Greyhound. Okay, and all that is, it's third fret, first finger, third fret, top E string, and the fourth fret from the capo on the third string together, and I'm playing the third string with my pick, and I'm plucking the top E string with my finger, so double pluck if you like, and I'm just doing that and then working my way down one fret at a time, and then open third, top, and open top E string. So and if you can get that in, it's like rode in on the Greyhound, and then into the C chord. It's a bit quick. Got that? Right. Rode in on the Greyhound, walking out if I go. Right. From then on, it's exactly the same as what we've been through. Okay. Now, when you come out of the second verse, where it goes, "Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again," and then what I do then after the second verse is we play the intro again. And then the third verse, "A man from the magazine." Okay, and it does the third verse, right? So after you've done two instrumentals, or two intros as the instrumental, you could do the third verse exactly the same finish. Comes out, "Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again." Right. Now this one is a little bit different. It stops. Okay, so it goes, "Oh Lord," this is after the third verse. Okay, "Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again," and it stops. You could stop it just on a single G chord there. Okay, so it's slight pause, very slight pause, and then we go into the key change. Right, the key change is okay, so that's the sequence of chords. So what I'm doing is I'm up on the 7th fret from the capo, or 10th fret real life, and I'm just doing a single, like a bar with my first finger on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, like a lazy A shape. Okay, and I'm hitting those three strings together like a strum, and then so you hit it once, and then you hit it again, strum it again, all three strings, and but this time you hammer up the 4th string to the 9th fret from the capo, or the 12th fret in real life, and then do the open, just the three together again. So it's got that, da da da, got that. So single, all three together, then the three again, but hammer up to the 4th fret, 2 frets up, 4th string, 2 frets up on the 9th fret from the capo, and then take it off and then play the 3 strings again. And then you go down to the 2nd fret and do exactly the same thing. So you play the 3 strings or 4, you can actually play the open A string this time if you want as well, 5th string, but ideally it's just the 3 strings, I think. So just those 3 if you can, and then hammer up to this 4th fret from the capo on the 4th string, the D string, and then take it off and play the 3 strings again, just on the bar. Okay. So coming out. Okay, and then we play an E chord but with a suspension on it. Okay, so it's an E chord but suspended fourth with pinky on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Okay, and it goes. So you play with the start off with the suspension on, and then you play it without, and then you play it again. It's like da 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 da, right? Da 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 da. So it's on with the pinky, off with the pinky, and again without the pinky, and the pinky goes on, off. That's what you're supposed to listen to get for, right? So then you go to a lazy A. Okay, so the whole thing. Okay, then we have this little riff. No, that's right, I can get it right. So let's do it again. So what I like to play there is, after you come back to that A, and what you do is another double stop. Third fret from the capo, 2nd string, and 4th fret from the capo on the 3rd string, G string, and you slide it up 2 frets up to the 5th fret and the 6th fret, 5th on the 2nd and 6th on the 3rd. Okay, right, so right. So, and then you play that lazy A again and play the 3rd string on the 2nd fret and the 2nd string on the 2nd fret. It's just a bar on those 2 strings, okay? Right. Right, and then we play that 2nd on the 3rd. Then go back to that 4th fret on the so it's. Play that. So after the slidey bits, 4th fret on the 4th string, then the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, then back to the 4th fret of the 4th string. So here we go. Then play the 3rd fret of the 5th string, the A string, then the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then open 5th string and the lazy A chord. Okay, so that whole thing, let's just get this, stop this buzzing a bit. Right, here it goes. Da, 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 and it goes into the final verse, but we're in A now. Okay, so we're in A. Okay, so let's just go from the end of the 3rd verse, which is in G. Okay. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. D, every song. Back to A. That's A to D to A. Okay. Then we've got a rundown. Okay, on the A chord now. So get the lazy A in action. So just bar the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings, 2nd fret. And the rundown is open A, 5th string, strum. Then move your 3rd finger up to the 4th fret from the capo on the bottom E string. Then my 2nd finger takes over and goes to the 2nd fret of the bottom E string. Play the bar again, and then open bottom E string. So it's okay. Got that? So that's so after it comes out of that. If I only had $1, A, D. D, so A to D to, but sorry, A, $1, D, for every song I've A, run down on A, every time I had to play, while D, people sat there E, drunk. Back to the A rundown again. You know I catch the next train back. D, to where I live. A, oh Lord, E, I'm stuck in Lodi. D again. A, to A again. Oh Lord, E, I'm stuck in Lodi. D again. Okay, that's the basics of it. I'll show you some fiddly bits in a second. Okay, so you got that? So A, the last verse, A. If I had a dollar, D, for every song A have sung. Run down on A. Every time I had to play, R, P, D, E, drunk. A, you know I run down again on A, and you know I catch the train back. D, to where A live. A, oh Lord, E, I'm stuck in D, Lord again. A, oh Lord, E, I'm stuck in Lord, D again. And that's really the end of the song. Just put a little bit of fiddly bits on the end. Okay, so let's just do the fiddly bits now. Okay, so after you come out of that, for every song I sung, and every time I had to play, people said they're drunk. You know I'd catch the next train back to where I live. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. Something like that, I'll show you that, tied it up. So that little riff, the usual riff that you play in Lodi, oh Lord, Lodi again. What it is this time, it's 2nd fret, 3rd string, up to the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and you slide that up to the 6th fret from the capo on the 3rd string. Okay, then you go back to the 4th fret on the 3rd string and pull off to the 2nd fret. Then go to the 4th fret of the 4th string. So 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 4th fret, slide up to the 6th fret. Back to the 4th fret, pull off to the 2nd fret. 4th fret, 4th string. Then back to the A. Okay. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi.